Hey Foodie Fun Bunchers, we are kicking it Chicago style today.
That's right, Lisa. We're at the Chicago Hamburger Company here in the Arcadia district where they cook up true Chicago style grub.
Trey, sounds good to me. Take a trip with us down the Windy City. We're gonna talk with Bob, the owner, and walk down memory lane.
I'm very hungry. I'm ready to go.
Ready to eat.
Let's do it.
Foodies, when I think of Chicago, I think of this place. Truly defines it. Bob, we really appreciate having you.
Thanks for coming, Lisa.
What can we expect here?
Chicago food is great as we can make it. This is a typical Chicago place back home. We got hot dogs, Vienna hot dogs, Italian beef sandwich, we make sliders.
And Chicago really is that melting pot, but your last name? Not
My
really
last
ordinary.
name is, no, it's Papandouris. It's a Greek name. I'm third generation restaurateur in my family.
And you opened up this place in 1989, so I'd imagine along the way you have to have some truly like unique and awesome characters and customers coming in.
Absolutely. In 25 years, I've gotten to know a lot of my folks. A ton of them are regulars. This wall is a lot of my customers wearing our t-shirt around the world somewhere. They started it. It wasn't really my idea.
That's kind of cool how that happened. That's really unique.
So I've got all 7 continents. And Mackenzie rounded out my 7th continent. That's Antarctica.
Oh my gosh, so you've got the Chicago, you got the shirts, you got the flavor. I mean, you guys really represent Chicago. So, of course, I know our viewers want to check out the food.
Guys, I find myself in the kitchen with Bob, the owner of the place. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure, man.
I understand we're going to make some items today, and they start with the word Chicago.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're going to make it some sliders and we're going to make a hot dog.
Anything that starts with Chicago is usually pretty good.
I'm hoping so, man. That's what my business depends on. We'll start out with sliders.
Okay, how do we do that?
I'll get some bread out for you.
Okay.
Go ahead and start off with putting some pickles, ketchup, and Dusseldorf mustard.
How many pickles?
2 on each one.
How many of these are you pushing out in a day? Or
We
during
push
one?
out about 500 a day.
500 a day. What is this
That's
mustard?
Dusseldorf mustard.
What does
It's
that
got a
mean?
little it's a German mustard, has a little horseradish kick.
I love horseradish.
All right.
Okay.
And go nuts on it.
Okay, a little bit of that. All right, some ketchup. This is what, American, I'm assuming? Or?
Yeah, American cheese.
American cheese.
We have provolone or cheddar, but this is your classic cheese.
This is
slider.
just classic comfort
Right.
food right
Yeah.
here. I love this bread.
All right. Now, just to heat the bread up, we'll put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds just to heat the buns up. There you go, babe.
That's it. All right, well, let's see what we got going here. Looks good. See, I like that mustard. That's awesome. What's the most anyone's ever eaten here?
The record, although I don't advertise it, is 19. Doesn't always end well when people try for the record, but that's where it's sitting right now. I bought you a chocolate peanut butter milkshake and one of our t-shirts.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I gotta try this. That is so good.
Thank you.
So you guys have quite the following here.
Yes, we do. Yeah,
You
we
guys,
do.
the loyal following, which is always important.
I'm built up on my regular customers, and that's what makes this place so fulfilling being here.
So you're really passionate about what you do, and you also are a good neighbor. You guys do a lot for the community.
We run a fundraiser for the 100 Club once a year. The 100 Club of Arizona is an organization that helps the families of injured policemen and firefighters. They bring them a check the day after they get injured or killed in the line of duty, and they just give them a check for $15,000 and they say, look, this is the worst time of your life. Don't worry about paying your bills right now. Here's money. Take care of everything else you have to do. All the money that we make, every penny of it goes towards a 100 Club. We also do a slider contest out in the parking lot. First guy to eat 10 sliders, and that's like the entertainment at the end of the day.
So tell me a little bit more about this contest.
I didn't want to make one where you could just eat till you got sick, because I didn't want people getting
Right.
sick, because I'm the cleanup crew. So I made it, everybody gets 10 in front of them. It's a race, and it's a ton of fun. We get a lot of people out here and a lot of yelping and screaming.
Sounds like a fun experience and something wonderful the community loves.
Oh, it is. Thank
We
you.
appreciate it, Bob, and I can tell you I am going to grab a table, enjoy my shake, and then best of all, this wonderful shirt right here. I'm really excited, and I'm going to think about an awesome idea to go do with the shirt.
Guys, I get all the fun stuff back in the kitchen with Bob, and I understand this time we're making the Chicago dog, right?
Absolutely, quintessential Chicago item.
I love that. So, how does it come together? What are we doing?
Couple of those, couple of buns.
So these come in from Chicago, what, once a week?
I get them in twice a week.
Where are your other vendors from?
Sterling Foods in town.
Okay.
I use Shamrock. I get all my sliders from Shamrock. I get my ice cream from Shamrock. There's my dogs. They sit in a steam table. That's how you heat
These
them
are
up.
Vienna beef, right?
Absolutely, the only kind I'll
So
use.
we are doing the real Chicago dog. What's the procedure? I'm sure you got a certain way to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. There's an order and a way you want to build it so you can get everything on there.
Okay.
So you start out with some yellow mustard.
All right, I'll make one, you make one. So when you go to Chicago, where do you like to hang out? Certain place you like to eat, or?
You know, I go back every year, and I always hit Lou Malnati's for a thick sausage pizza with.
So the pickle goes on this.
Pickles goes on that side.
side?
Tomato goes on the other side.
How many tomatoes?
2 tomatoes.
2 tomatoes. Okay, I love.
Basically, you
tomatoes
need to
also.
build up a little wider area to get all the rest of the junk in there. Right?
Making a 3 or 4 lane freeway
Yep.
here, basically.
Now, neon green relish.
Why is that always so green? I mean, I love it. You always know it's real deal if it's green like this, right?
For some reason, they thought that relish needed to be greener than it already was.
So you didn't mistake it with the onions?
That could be, I suppose. I don't know. I think, you got to remember, these are the same Irishmen that dye the Chicago River greener on St. Patty's Day. So
They like green. Let's put it that way,
they
right?
go for green, absolutely.
Green, lots
Kelly
of
green's
onions.
a wonderful thing. That's who
All
ran
right.
the city for 100 years. All right, now they get a couple of sport peppers on each one. All right, now it goes in a basket,
Basket.
and then all our dogs come with French fries.
And that's one order. I bet you sell a lot of those a day.
We sell about 80 of them a day, yeah.
80 a day. That looks good, don't you think?
I would hope so. That's
Yeah.
my
So-
mortgage depends on it.
You've been here for years making them, but you're still eating them yourself, right? You
Absolutely.
Still like the Chicago
I
dog?
eat them most every day.
You have
I
Chicago dog a day?
Well, I eat Chicago dogs. I got about 8 different ways to eat a hot dog because I've been eating them for 35 years.
I would recommend you keep shipping it in.
And that's why I got to bring it in from Chicago. I
Keep
can't
bringing
find
it in.
anywhere else.
Hey guys, this is the closest you're gonna get to real Chicago-style food right here in Arizona. Check out my Italian beef sandwich.
That looks good, Trey.
It is good.
And you know what? Bob is awesome, who's the owner here, and I am ready to chow down on this burger. Watch episodes of gfgntv.com online.
And follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Let's begin.
Let's do it.